Hey guys, this is my second clutch of the year, and this was a Cypress Pastel female that had been exclusively bred to a Hypo blackhead Mojave male. So everything out of this clutch is het Hypo, just because of course the male is visual. This is the first one. I'm going to go from the lowest trait count to the highest. This is the first one out, and actually I love this snake. To all intents and purposes, it's a normal. However, it's showing, as you can see, the head is really cypress. That's cypress blushing at the back, the faded out head. The front half of the body, have a look at that there, is really quite blackhead. What you might expect from a blackhead anyway. The back half is probably a bit more normal. I'm not sure what that is. There has been a lot of talk about polymorphic and it being showing traits that it doesn't actually carry genetically. But it's a great looking snake. It sort of shows a bit of cypress and a bit of blackhead. I don't think it's either, but you know what? I'm going to keep hold of it, and I might just shed test it just for the hell of it, just so I know what's going on. Anyway, that's enough of that one. It's very interesting. I like it a lot. So next up, we'll go with this one. Yeah, let's grab this one first. Okay, so this one is a pastel. It's blackhead, but I don't know if it's cypress. As you can see, the sides, really white belly, really exploded pattern on the sides, but that dots in the middle of, single dots in the middle of alien heads. It's a very cypress trait, but of course the pastel just blows it all out. Another thing that blackhead and cypress seem to do together is actually just give that dorsal, that big dorsal stripe. You can see its head, that's all blushed out the back as well. That's sort of cypress too. Mind my thumb, I nearly took it off with a knife the other week. But that's that one. So that's definitely blackhead, it's definitely pastel. Is it cypress? The jury is out. I think I'm going to have to shed test this clutch. Not for value, just to know what's going on for the future. Okay, next up. Let me see if I can find the next one. Okay. This is another 2 gene. And this is a Cypress Pastel. No blackhead in that, no Mojave in that. But as you can see, really busy dorsal, really blushed out back of the head. Single dots in the alien heads. I love these little hooks. Just a beautiful snake. The crazy thing about pastel is it's not very fashionable right now, but in cypress it really holds. The female that the mother of this clutch is a pastel, and it's a cypress, and she's really bright, really clean, still holds her yellows, hasn't browned out at all. So they're very good bedfellows. Cypress and pastel, yeah, for the win. That's a beautiful looking snake. Okay, next up, bear with me. Next up is this one, and this one is, from what I can see, a blackhead pastel Mojave. I'm not sure. As I said before, with cypress, it's really tricky. It seems to throw out a lot of stuff that looks like cypress that isn't. I don't think it's cypress. I think it's blackhead. It's got slightly shorter eye stripes than the others, which you would expect. But I'll be honest with you, the jury's out. if I put my money on it, I would say it's a pastel Mojave blackhead. I could be wrong, but either or, it's a really beautiful looking animal. Very cool, very gentle this one. A couple of the other ones want to take my face off. This one's really beautiful and chilled as you get. That's that one. Okay, next up, and this is my favourite out the clutch, to be honest. I was hoping for one of these. I really like this combo. As you can see by the head, Cypress, the stripe, blackhead and Mojave. So that is a Cypress, blackhead, Mojave, het Hypo, and I did actually pop that one, so that's a female. That's a really lovely little snake, and very busy, this one. Very busy, doesn't ever want to stop, but you get the picture. Amazing sides, and just a beautiful little snake. This one's a keeper, and yeah, gonna stay here. So last not least, and genetically the most powerful, is this one. So this one has got all 4 genes of the parents. So it's a Mojave, it's a pastel, it's a blackhead, and it's a Cypress. The blackhead and Cypress, as you can see, produces this silly, crazy dorsal. It's really beautiful. If you can see the sides too, it's really blushed out. Beautiful oranges, yellows. It's a wonderful snake, that. I was going to sell it. I said all the pastel stuff I was going to probably lose, but I'm really digging that animal. It's so beautiful, and I can't believe I've hatched it, to be honest with you. I mean, they're all 1 in 16 when you're breeding those, you know, those 4 genes. But that's the 1 in 16 that you want, isn't it? So there, I'm going to end up on that. That's that one. Pastel, blackhead, Cypress, Mojave. I'll be honest, I don't know if it's ever been hatched before. I don't know if anyone's ever hatched one out. I'm not looking for world's first. Not at all, really. But what I did want is something to reference it against, because I had nothing to reference it against when they hatched. Right, I'll leave you with that. There we go. Thanks for watching.